Hi guys, Star Lord is here and welcome back to part 3 of how to start your own YouTube channel. In this section, I would like to deal with the do's and don'ts of starting up a new YouTube channel. So, without further ado, let's get into the don'ts first. Don't expect too much right off the hop. Right at the beginning, remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Meaning that you're going to have to be patient when you first start uploading. Don't expect too much too soon. I see this all the time. People have great expectations of how their channel is going to take off and their video is going to go viral. That, although that does happen, it is very rare. So just don't expect too much right off the hop, because if the channel does start bumping right off the hop and you're doing really terrific, then guess what? It's a surprise. If you're expecting that and it doesn't happen, it can be a big disappointment and a big letdown. So just try not to expect too much right off the hop. Now, number 2 here is don't let perfection stop you or get in your way. In terms of, unless you are already professional filmmaker or photographer or so forth, you don't probably have the equipment to be able to make your videos absolutely perfect. And guess what? With YouTube, they don't have to be. Just make sure that, again, the quality is clear enough, that the audio is good enough that people can hear you. Other than that, it's just basically trial and error. Put the videos out there, see what's working, what people are responding to, and what isn't. So yeah, don't let the perfectionism can be a killer in this particular situation. Okay, now another thing is, don't do the sub for sub thing, because the bottom line is it really doesn't work. Most channels, when you do the sub for sub thing, it goes directly into their spam folder and is immediately deleted. So I know it's tempting to do that when you're trying to grow your channel in the beginning and you figure that makes sense, it's logical. However, you know, maybe you'll get a few subs, but it's not really going to be sustainable long term. Also too, like I said, it doesn't usually work. Most channels, it just goes to the spam folder. Now, another thing I want to bring to your attention is taking the bait of challenging people. I would suggest against that. There are a lot of people out there who love to just challenge you just for the sake of the challenge. And if you get caught up in that whole tit for tat thing, trying to one-up somebody on your channel, it can look pretty petty, and it can just frustrate you and aggravate you. So if somebody's being particularly challenging on there, you don't have to take the bait, is what I'm saying. Now also too, don't be disrespectful of other people's channels, okay? The bottom line is you have your channel and they have theirs. Mind your own channel. You may not understand what they're doing, and they may not understand what you're doing, but at the end of the day, there are people out there who are coming to your channel because they like the content you're putting out. Now, if you don't understand or like other people's channels or the way they do things, the worst thing you can do is to start criticizing the channel. It can bring a lot of bad mojo onto you, as well as generally the public doesn't like that. They find it really disrespectful. So remember to stay classy and mind your own channel when it comes to that kind of stuff. Now let's get on to the more positive aspect of it, the do's of having your own channel. Make sure that your channel is really unique to you, okay? So if we try to get caught up in the other people in our genre, we're trying to be too much like them, the uniqueness can fall by the wayside. People do tend to respond to that authenticity and that uniqueness in the individual, and a lot of times that can help really make your channel. Also to networking with as many people as you can in your genre. Engage as much as you can. So for example, if you happen to be in a tarot reader, I mean, that's what I am, but if we're tarot readers, go and watch other videos of tarot readers and see what they're doing. Make comments that are honest and that this is how you feel about the situation. Let them know that you appreciate it, and again, like I said, be respectful, be polite with other people's channels, but do go and try to get to know them. There's a bunch of really awesome people here in the spiritual community. They're amazing and they're really helpful, and really enjoy the fact that you would be interacting with them. So make sure you be respectful of other people's work and ask questions. If you don't know something or if you're curious about something, pretty much all creators have their email address listed on their channels. Go ahead and just email them, ask them some questions. Like I said, especially in the spiritual genre, they're very nice people and most of them are extremely helpful. So don't be shy, don't be afraid to ask. Go ahead and just, you know, put it out there and see what you can come up with. And the most important thing here in the do's is you have to do it. Just do it. Put it out there, because you never know if this is something that you've really, really wanted to do. Don't let shyness or lack of confidence stop you. Just put it out there and see what happens. And I hope this video helps you. And I have been having a great time doing these segments. I hope you enjoyed them too and found them helpful. If you did, please feel free to make a comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, like, share, and subscribe. Starlord is signing off for now. Bye-bye.